like new pedals and all of that since December. It's really hard to trust myself on the brakes with all of these guys. 'Cause I don't want to get. I'm one of the cleanest drivers. I have not been reported here. I don't think I want to start that off because I misjudged the brakes because I wasn't confident enough. So,
What is Noogie's doing?
Massive Niggy disqualifies himself, because he likes starting from the very back of the pack.
Ah,
So he basically pulls Meow Slayer challenge from back of the pack in RCR.
alright, well.
Oh, hold up. Welcome everybody. This is round 8 of WTF. I know it's not your usual commentator. Usually you have Heat Gang. You have Heat Gang and you have me. Uh, Obviously Heat Gang couldn't make it today, so you have me and Legacy again. The wonderful people who commentated over Brazil will commentate for you here in Monza. We had a great race here for RCR. RCR had an amazing race. Bit of a controversy around a new rule. We're gonna bring it up again because obviously it was talked
Bits.
about in our interviews. So again, of course I'm gonna bring it up. Other than that, sprint race went amazing in RCR. We're running on board right now with Crazy Carter as he goes onto his first flying lap. However, again, sprint race went well. We saw the return of Ronan, who hasn't raced with us since around August. So he won out in the sprint. Amazing race. Carnage at the end of the race. Misjudged braking points. Happens. Main race, okay. Yeah, the controversy of the new rule impact a little bit. But other than that, pretty good race. And we have an Aston Martin into the dirt. No clue which one that was. I think that was
Broke.
Roca. Yep, it is Roca. Roca is in the grass, because why not?
Uh,
But other than that, short little recap of what happened. I'll let Legacy take away Crazy Carter's lap at the moment.
alright, let me get on board with it. Going into the famous Ascari, it's a pretty high-speed corner. Looks like he was a bit slow on the entrance, but to be fair, it's his first lap, he doesn't need to push it. And then the Parabolica, final turn, looking around the 50-meter board. Little lockup, but looks like overall a good last corner for him. Heading around the line, he sets a 122, so I guess him third and slowest overall so far.
That's my boy Rogue Mender. You see that lap he put out? 120.7, his first lap on the board. Faster than 40 pound.
That is a pretty solid time. Solid, man.
That's good stuff, though. That's what I want to see from him.
That's
But
also one
we'll
we'll
take
see.
it on board with Meow Slayer. Meow Slayer getting all up in personal with the grass. We'll run it down into the chicane, the second chicane. I obviously don't know my areas in this track, and I refuse to sit here and actually try to learn them. But we'll run it down to turn 7. We'll go down to 7. We'll see this little mini DRS rate as we approach Ascari. We have yellow sector 1 and 3. That's never a good sign because that means somebody's off into the wall. Yellow sector 2. That means we see yellow flags up ahead. Meow Slayer has to be a little cautious. Be sure there's no random car on the racing line. He'll take Ascari really nicely, and there's a Mercedes in his way. He gets out the way pretty nicely. Mercedes of Refractor. Rogue Mender still leads the field at the moment with a 120.7. We'll see if Meowser has an answer. Most likely he does. We'll see him come across the line pretty soon. We'll come out the Parabolica, we'll run it down to the line, we'll hug the line right here, he'll come across 119.1. Beautiful stuff from Meowslayer.
Almost 2 seconds faster than Rogue, and Roka goes faster than Rogue, beating his teammate by around a tenth of a second.
It does look about right. We see Maverick getting ready to go onto his lap. Approaching turn 7 at the moment.
He's on mediums, so it looks like he's not taking this too seriously. He's testing.
He's trying to find grip.
Yeah, that's probably what he's doing. Now that I think about it, but
because those would be stone cold mediums, so he's trying to find where the grip is right now. See how fast he can take certain turns.
And Roka.
Well, there it is. That means it'll be provisional P2 at the moment for Rogue Mender.
And it looks like Rogue is gonna be starting another lap right as you speak.
You watch Rogue, I'll watch Maverick.
We're 220 on the front straight. Moment.
Ooh, Maverick gets a huge fucking snap, and he's still pushing on, so assuming his lap is still there, Jim Cab retires from the session. A lot of early retirements we see.
Rogue doesn't seem to be improving, or I forget the word.
Jim Cab has left the session. I will send him another invite.
No, he's not on a lap. Okay. Rogue's lap will be invalidated. He'll probably have to, and he does jump out of the way of the
He does jump out the way of Maverick. Maverick will continue on. We'll run it down this back straight as we'll get closer and closer to the Parabolica. And we'll go through the Parabolica with Maverick. We'll see what time he can set on these medium tires, or he's just pushing it to see where the grip is. Nope, he's going to set a lap on them. He'll hug the white line, and it's a 119.5. He has the pace to keep up with Meowslayer. It's going to be an exciting race, finally. And it looks like head of the midfield, it's Rogue at the head of the midfield. Because Gastro, well, let's be honest, Gastro's shit half of the time. Echo's not doing nothing of it. 40 pound cat doesn't have an answer to Rogue Mender. It looks to be provisional P3 at the moment for Rogue Mender. He'll bring it into the pits. One of the Red Bulls will bring it in. No, that's the Mercedes. One of the Mercedes brings it into the pits. Maverick stays out at the moment. We have the kick of... I'm not even going to attempt that. Not even going to attempt that. But he's beating out his teammate Echo, who has a 122.6 in P9 and P10. We have Premex out on track. Don't know if he's on hot lap. Yes, he is. It looks to be he is pushing.
Looks like 4/10 up in his second sector.
That's good.
But he's also on mediums, like Maverick was. Oh, and he backs off.
Oh, and that's not what we want to see at the very end of the lap. I think Jim Cab thinks he hasn't had enough practice in him yet.
Yeah, that could be a reason.
Mr. Jim Cab is in time trials. Italy.
He has left. Wow.
Oh, you haven't noticed that?
Yeah, I saw the thing, but I didn't see who it was for.
No, he left a while ago.
I need to wake up.
Hey man, I got some Starbucks coffee right here. It's not what I would prefer. I like Dutch Bros. But I got some coffee nonetheless. I'm a happy man. And Did you see fucking Premax lag on your screen, or was that just me? I
I
saw him
wasn't on
shoot
board with
that.
him.
Oh, okay, so you weren't on board. Alright. We go on board with Mr. Rogue Mender. He'll go through a Scary right now. He's setting
Oh,
up for his lap at the moment. Yellow sector 2. I wonder what happened.
looks
Can't find
like
it.
Refractor got held up by Premex on the straight before Scary. But he's on his
Oh
out
yeah, I
lap,
crashed
so
out. That's where you put Prem into the wall. And Rogue Mender will put the DRS on. He hugs the outside wall, actually, or not the outside. He hugs where the grass is. My bad, the left-hand side. Uh, Not the usual route I see people take when they go to start their flying lap. They normally hug the inside wall, like towards the pit lane, or the inside line,
yeah, I have
towards
noticed
the pit
his
lane.
line. It is a bit
A bit wonky, but I
unconventional.
mean, I'll take it. He's up there in the top 3, so I mean, hey. He's doing great. Top 4 now. The the Kick Saber will take it. But I mean, barely takes it. Roguemander still has a lot more in him. I know
Oh,
he
two
does.
tenths up in the first sector.
That's what we want to see. Roguemander, and he'll drag it down to the little mini DRS zone. He'll bring it down towards a Scary next. Then we'll run it down towards the back straight. We'll go through a Scary. He'll let off just a little bit. He'll take some good apexes, and he'll run it down the back straight. We'll approach the Parabolica. I'm looking at his DRS. It looks low, but I mean it's still providing that power that it needs to. And here we go. He'll run it out wide. He needs to hug that inside line. Does he do it? Yes, he does. And we'll run it down to the line. It's P3 120.4.
That's a good lap. Proved about 3
That's a
tenths.
great
And a
lap
tip.
for him. Echo improves. Finally goes faster than his teammate. Refractor
Oof.
improves a
Refractor going
lot. Barely gets past Roguemender though.
only a
But this is
hundredth of a
Roguemender's
second.
best start this season. If it stays this way, this is his best start this season, and this would put him at a good spot for a podium or for really good points for Team Aston. So
The times are looking really close. This should be a good one. Everyone is at least in the 121s. Mainly in the mid to high 120s or high 121s, but
I promise you, I'm gonna crash out if we get a boring race. Lobster will take P5 at the moment. Here comes Maverick. He'll run it down, or he'll run it into the Parabolica. We're exiting the Parabolica right now. Jam Cab, you're gonna have to wait just a tiny bit as he'll come across the line. It's provisional pole for Maverick, a 119.1, and that's what we want to see.
I'm sure Meow Slayer is gonna have a response to that.
Sent
These
Jam
two
Cab an
aren't
invite.
exactly.
Oh, and Maverick almost goes around, coming out of the first corner. He's pushing to get back to the pits. I'm assuming he has one more lap in him. Meow Slayer is still in the pits. Does he have an answer? We'll see right now.
Doesn't look like he's coming out. Oh, keeping an eye on him.
Or remember, our strategy here, I believe, is soft mediums. I will double check it right now.
It might be medium hards.
Yeah, it's
RCR
medium
is a
hards.
shorter race, of course.
Medium hards. So here comes Meow. He's gonna get rid of his, I believe, final set of soft tires.
Mm. Yeah,
I
it's gonna
believe
be a
this is
hard one.
Meow's third run. No, it's his second run. Yeah, it's his second run. So he'll still have one more for the race.
I can say from experience, the hards around here are very low on grip. They're kind of what you want to stay away from. It'll be
Means you
interesting to
want to
see.
start on the hards.
Yeah, it could be a good idea, but plus, that'll depend on what other people want to do with their strategies.
And there goes Meowslayer. Did Maverick get back to the pits in time? We'll see right now.
Oh, the crazy one. Going off at a Scary, just getting on the grass during braking.
We'll see if he comes back on neatly or he will impede Meowslayer's outlap. We'll see right now. Because it could all go wrong and he could put Meowslayer into the wall right now. Which I wouldn't want to see that happen, but I mean, it can happen.
It's alright. Juan is all the way up the straight to him.
Meow is going to create a gap to one because he doesn't want to be involved in whatever bullshit's going to go on there. Refractor will come out next. Maverick, does he have an answer? Doesn't look like he's going to come out anytime soon.
Let's see what Meow's got.
Oh, actually, Maverick is coming out. There's Maverick. Maverick on his outlap. Rogue Mender, what is he going to do? He doesn't have enough time to come out anymore.
Not unless he hurries.
Oh, no, there he is. He came out the pits.
Meowslayer up about 2/10 in the first sector. Very good. Very good first sector for him. But we'll have Juan ahead of him.
A little too late. I believe Rogue Mender came out too late.
Meowslayer will have the draft from Juan ahead of him. That's gonna help him. 2/10 up in sector 2. He's going getting faster, and Juan off the track. Juan with a massive crash. Oh my god. I'm clipping that.
Clip, please. Thank you.
He flipped up in the air. Oh my.
Run it into the Parabolica, and we'll go and see what Meowslayer has to give us in the final stages of qualifying. It's a 1:18.9. It's 2/10 up on what he did previously. We'll see what Maverick has for us next. Maverick will be the next across the line. Rogue Mender pushing with everything he has, trying to get to the line. Does he have enough time? Get these yellow sector ones out of my fucking screen so I can see.
Refractor looks like he doesn't seem to have any more in him.
No,
and
it wasn't there. He left too late out of the pits and he couldn't come across to start that flying lap. Now he has to hope 40-pound can't respond to what he did. Neither Gasker didn't get the time, didn't get a second chance. Starboy didn't get a second chance. Prem X is letting people pass. Prem X is not gonna contest for that. Crazy Carter wasn't going for a lap, so it all depends on 40-pound. Does Rogue stay where he is in 6th place?
I'm watching Maverick right now. He is 2/10 up in the second sector. He doesn't look like
going through a Scary. Can he improve this lap? He needs 2/10 or more.
This is really close.
Meowslayer and barely take pole. We'll see what he does. We'll run it into the Parabolica. We'll bring it right out of the Parabolica pretty soon. He runs it really wide. Hopefully he didn't invalidate. He'll cut across. He'll hug that inside line. He'll come across, and he doesn't have what it took. It is an improvement from his old lap, but it's not enough.
Meanwhile, 40 pounds.
And Lobster will take P4 and will drop Rogue Mender to P7, Refractor to P6. Echo will come across the line next, and he wasn't on a lap.
4th place for Echo. He did not improve.
4th.
We all settled down. Sorry, my dog's there.
Oh, good.
Very close between the front two. Good feeling Maverick is going to try and pressure Slayer this race. He did finish, what, at least 10 seconds behind him at Brazil.
Oh my god, I thought we already had an incident for fucking right now. I was about to crash the fuck out. Well, welcome back. It's me and Legacy. We're waiting for the cars to hit the grid at the moment. Crazy one, please don't ready up. Please, I beg of you.
He will. He's crazy one. What do you
Actually,
expect out of him?
apparently, Starboy sorted it out. Hopefully, we'll see. If we actually get our 2 minutes or 1 minute of them sitting on track and us sitting here for a bit. I need to see that clip because I didn't see what happened. I was on board with Meow and he went immediately past it.
Yeah, I had to clip it on Xbox, but I'll still send it to you.
Alright, but that shit uploaded quickly.
It's a miracle
Alright, let's see
considering what my
this.
Wi-Fi has been doing.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we're running it down to Ascari. You're on board with Meowser here. When do you switch to Crazy? Oh! Damn! I thought you switched over to him and you saw it from his POV.
Nope. I switched back.
No, you switch to the back of Meowslayer's camera and immediately you see him go flying up in the air.
Yeah, that was a pretty crazy one. I was not expecting that one. I mean, to be fair,
Damn.
this game is pretty bugged.
To be fair, this game has so many issues. Wow, we actually are gonna get our 2 minutes. Surprises me.
It's a little miracle.
Invincible tonight. Alright, 3 lights on, 4 lights on, 5 lights on, and we are underway with the Italian Grand Prix. Meowslayer gets a good start, but I think Maverick also got a
Oh!
good start, and oh, people are in the wall immediately.
Maverick
What
in the
happened
wall.
there? VSC immediately carnage in the back. What happened?
Looks like Maverick had cold tires, and so did Roka, I believe. Looks like it was also Starboy and Jim Cab spinning off the start there. Just cold hards for all of them.
Ooh. Do you think we're gonna see a restart?
I don't think that's... I don't know.
Because we've seen a similar event happen in BBR and they restarted immediately.
Hmm. I don't know. I'll keep you updated on the chat, what they're saying.
I can ask. But that means we would have needed the starting order.
Oh, wow. Both pick Saubers in a 1-2
In the
position right
lead.
now. Yeah.
I see that. Poor Maverick just can't catch a break here in Monza. That's a chaotic way to start off this race, and I believe he no longer has a front wing. Nope,
Does
he
he?
does. Half of the front wing is the end plate gone. I believe left side is gone, the end plate.
Yep. I see what you mean. That is the left side gone. And there's a lot of traffic right where Maverick's position is. Looks like confusion on Delta time and stuff, but
Looks to be no restart then. We're fine.
Looks like the hards were just as bad as I said.
rear,
Oh, it's a full
everyone
safety
in the
car.
rear pits. Oh, is it?
Yeah, the safety car is out. If you look at Take's POV.
Why is it saying VSC on my screen then?
Again, this game is bugged.
Fucking hate this game so much, bro.
So just
Alright, keep me updated on what happens. I'm gonna post something on my Instagram real quick.
got about half the grid in the pit. Everyone below Starboy has pit. Actually, Maverick. Maverick also seemed to have pit. Most moving on to the mediums. A lot of the hard starting people moving to the mediums. So the hards do not appear to be very good, as I had predicted. They don't get the temp up very well here. Of course, that was the tire Maverick started on when he had to spin.
Bro, he tried to push it too hard on hard tires immediately.
Yeah. Pretty much.
On a side note,
Yeah.
Invincible Season 3, Episode 7 tonight. The Invincible War. You excited?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you, mate.
Do you watch Invincible?
I don't.
Ah, damn, you should. A good show. Episode 7 comes out tonight for Season 3.
What's it on?
Pretty... Amazon Prime.
Alright, I'll go to watch.
It's a great show. You really should watch it.
Text me the name of it. I'm not gonna remember by the time this is done.
Yeah, no, I got you. You should really watch it. Season 1's good. Season 2's good. And Season 3 is getting really good right now.
Safety car comes in.
Alright, cool. Let's see it. And I'm done posting what I needed to post. My fucking phone. Massive 10-second penalty for ignoring yellow flags. Isn't that lovely?
Oh, a lot of traffic jam down behind Crazy Carter.
Oh, and another safety car. Is there another safety car? Because the safety car disappeared on my screen and then came right back out. Okay, I guess.
I see a safety car.
Well,
I don't think we got a safety car.
The kick goes. Looks like he'll trade places with his teammate. Nope, no, he's not. He's gonna shove his teammate. He's gonna shove his teammate wide a bit. Actually, that's not the best way to treat your teammate because you're gonna need them the entire season. But I mean, hey, do what you want to do. And yellow sectors all throughout Sector 1. I wonder what's going on. 40-pound lobster's in the best spot we've ever seen him in. He's up in a P2.
Refractor pushing Gas Girl off the track.
Rogue Mender making good moves. Rogue Mender making good progress. He's up in a P6 at the moment. We might see Rogue sitting up there in the top 5 pretty soon. 40-pound keeping Meowslayer at base somehow, which astonishes me. These two have got into it before, I think at least once, due to the simple fact is Meowslayer does get impatient when there's a slower car in front of him. which is arguably understandable. I don't think anyone wants to be stuck behind this lower car.
Take will get a 1.5 second advantage by the time the lap is over, though I'm sure Slayer will get that to nothing quite soon.
And here goes Meow into turn 1, and it's already down to 8/10.
Yep. Meow is just
The Magic
slaying
Man
up
Meow
again.
Slayer.
And a yellow flag gym cab off the track.
Seems about right with how Monza is, and it is hard tires versus hard tires. Take can't fire him up the same way Meow does, because Meow has already fired them up. He's finding grip everywhere on this track, and he is hunting down. He made 8/10 into 4/10 already, and he's improving even more. We should have DRS now. DRS flap is open, and he is chasing. We'll run it down into Ascari. He looks down the inside. There is no move there yet. We'll run it through Ascari next. We'll bring it down the back straight now. He's still gaining. They're both leveled on ERS. Nobody's pushing just yet. We'll run it down to the Parabolica. He looks down the inside again. There is no move there. 40 Pound is having a beautiful little battle with Echo over there. Rogueman is falling a couple of positions. That's fine. And here we go. Meow Slayer will set the fastest lap. He'll open the DRS flap. The kick will try to defend this, but he can't defend it. We'll see if he'll send it down the inside. No, he's not gonna. He's wiser to not do it. Meow will go through turn 1, and he will be gone before Take can even say Texas.
Oh, he can wrap her off, and turn 1 looks like he way outbraked himself.
In can, gone out of turn 1. 4/10 up the road is Meow. Looks like Take is actually staying with him pretty nicely. Doesn't look like Meow's been able to disappear just yet. Take looks to have finally been able to put those tires into a good window to actually fight back. It looks like Meow Slayer slowed down a little bit.
Oh.
Take's DRS flap is open. He looks down the inside. Is he going to send it down the inside? Will he think better of it? Yes, he will. He'll
No
slot
DRS open for him. That's rather surprising.
Bit of a shocker, but I mean, okay. We'll take it down to the Parabolica next. It doesn't look like either of them are pushing just yet. Actually, Meow Slayer is pushing quite a lot compared to Take. And you can't break the gap. I think Meow Slayer has found his match with Maverick and Take. And DRS flap will open.
Oh, Maverick! Maverick has crashed in the Parabolica.
No, that's not what we wanted to see. Poor Maverick having terrible times here in Monza. It's not what we want to see at all from him. We'll switch back over to Meow Slayer. Meow Slayer running it down, tracing down Take. Incan will retire.
Virtual safety car.
VSC comes out. Please tell me it was in the pits. He retires.
I believe that was an actual crash for Incan. Looks like he crashed. Looks like he crashed into turn 1, and it's full safety car. Safety car is coming out.
Safety car is coming out. It's right in front of Maverick's face, though. Okay, it lets Maverick pass. Dude, that's good. Massive is having a terrible race right now.
And he retires.
Massive Noogies will retire from the session. 15 remain.
While all the battles between Slayer and Take was going on, 40-pound Lobster dropping down to 5th. Looking like he's just a little too slow. No offense to the guy to keep his 3rd place.
And it looks like Rogue's not having the best of times either. A lot of drivers are gonna pit off of these hard tires right now.
Pretty much the entire grid pit. Everyone except Echo and Gas Girl, maybe Scarther's pit. Everyone down to Crazy Carter has not pit, so top 4 choosing to stay out long on the. What are they on? Ooh, well, many of them on oldish mediums, except for Scarthers, he's on the hards.
Wait, so update on Massive. Massive retired because, and he quotes, throttle and brake are both not showing full pressure. I got a woman speaking to me in my headphones now, and my ERS shows 100% regardless of what mode I have it on. Seems like a pretty reasonable reason to retire from a race.
Classic technical issues.
Gotta love Codemasters.
We can really blame EA for this.
Technically both.
Fair enough. So we've had 2 safety cars in the span of 9 laps. It's a bad beat.
Yeah, seems about right. Welcome to Monza. Where
I
were
expected
these when I needed them in RCR? A couple drivers come into the pits actually. Looks like Echo, Gasco, and Crazy Carter.
That'll be really unfortunate for those 3, and they will now lose the track position they had. I believe they were all round about
Meowslayer
6.
will lead, or not Meowslayer, Massive will lead the session. I forget, I'm running the mainstream broadcast, bro. You should pull it up real quick. Mute it, but pull it up. Look at what I'm doing.
Alright.
I forget I run the mainstream broadcast.
You're a little bit bored there.
Yeah. Well, we've had 2 safety cars, so I mean, of course I'm bored. But I don't want to start acting like the Le Mans commentators just yet. And safety car comes in this lap. Scarthers leads the grid, so we'll see how when Scarthers decides he wants to take off.
The top 3 are all on old hards, so they're probably not going to be too. They're probably not going to defend too hard. They have any
Yes,
sense.
Wells Fargo, thank you for telling me right now that I spent $60 on Elden Ring about 3 hours ago. I appreciate that. And he decides to go now, as there he goes.
Wow, surprising
He got
everyone behind
Starboy
him.
napping. I guess people expect him to go out of the Parabolica or in the Parabolica because he caught everybody napping. And then he proceeds to immediately ride the curb. Love that for him.
Moving up into 3rd place. All 3 wide into the 2nd hairpin.
4th, and we see a car go off the track. It looks to be Lobster. Lobster's gonna immediately attack his teammate. He'll get ahead, and he's what the hell? There's a massive crash in the background.
That is the Crazy One collecting Refractor at the back there. Oh, and nearly collecting Crazy Carter too.
Ooh, Crazy Carter just barely avoids the collision back there. Maverick having a little tiny battle with Primex to get past in the Parabol or in Oscari. He's hunting down Rogue. in the Aston Martin. The two Aston Martin boys are gonna have the Haas for company next. And dear old Maverick ain't gonna have to pit anymore, so they're in danger because Maverick is on tires and there's no need to pit anytime soon for him.
Down the inside goes Maverick on Roca. Roca's shoving him off the track. Oh, a little collision there out of there. Oh, they're banging wheels.
Gasco deciding he wants to murder the grid again. But here we go. Echo will get past Roca. It looks to be Maverick also getting past. Yes, he does. He'll get past nice and easily. As Echo really fucking jumps off, but Maverick, fine. He escapes with no damage. I want to watch the battle up here in the top 4, though. There goes Meowslayer. Meowslayer cruising past Starboy, and he's left taking the dust because, I mean, he wants to get away from Take. And Meowslayer is immediately on the gearbox of Scarthers.
Take wasting no time with Starboy. Someone off the track. Looks like it's an Aston Martin, and it is Roca.
It is the Aston Martin. It is Roca who is off the track. I see him tumbling down the order as we go on board with Meowslayer. Meowslayer will just cruise past Scarthers. Hopefully Scarthers can put up a little bit of a fight to the car behind because, I mean, they're just cruising past easily. Actually, look at that. Take outside of DRS range of Scarthers. Never mind, he just got back in it.
Maverick getting past Echo. That'll free him up a little bit, but he's 4 seconds behind Rogue Mender where he is now.
And Rogueman are making good moves. He's up into 5th place at the moment. He's fighting 40 pounds for 5th.
40 pound not giving it up though. He's going down the inside.
And he'll cruise right past. But that means he'll give Roguemender DRS coming down the main street yet again. And Take is 2 seconds behind Meowslayer. Meow will pump in the fastest lap real quick to show them who's boss here in WTF. That rear wing will open up for the Aston Martin of Roguemender, and he'll go flying past 40 pound.
Lock up 40 pound into turn 1. Thought he was going to spin out there. Oh, but 40 pound going immediately back forward through turn 3 down the inside. £40 is braver on the brakes. He barely makes the turn.
He turns in a little bit on Maverick, or on Roguemender. And I'm pretty sure if Roguemender did the same to 40 pound, 40 pound would be crying about it.
He would.
As we see Maverick, who's finally caught these two up ahead, and here he is. He's come to spoil the Aston Martin and Alpine party. Ooh.
Gas girl.
Big correction. It finally happened. The terrorist finally gets a penalty. And Rowe going at it up ahead. There he goes. We'll see him cruise past. And Take can't put into Meow's gap. Look at this. Meow is still putting gap into Take. Take can't cut into it. as we'll continue on for this in this 3-car battle for P5 as Gasco get a 10-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane. And 40 pound might have company for Maverick because Maverick looks to send it. Oh no, he's not gonna do it. He was close enough to do it.
Oh, 40 pound going wide in a Ascari.
Going really wide into it in the Ascari and has Maverick all over the rear. And here he goes. We'll run it into the Parabolica. Who's braver on the brakes? 40 will squeeze him out just a little bit. A little bit of moving and the braking there for 40 pound. But I mean, I'm not no snitch. I ain't reporting shit. But we all know he would have reported it. And we'll run it down to turn 1. Both of them have DRS. Maverick has the better. Maverick gets past.
Maverick making a pretty good comeback considering spinning twice.
I think my driver of the day is Maverick. I don't care where he started. From where he ended up to where he is now, I believe driver of the day should be Maverick.
Oh, I totally agree with you.
This game is gonna say it is. Because this game says from the bottom of the grid to as many overtakes as they made.
Maverick looking pretty sure to get P5.
Cruise past Rogue Mender, which, sorry Rogue Mender, you didn't have the pace, buddy. Oh no, Rogue Mender's not using any ERS actually. Look at Rogue Mender's ERS. Compared to Maverick. Here's the good thing for Rogue Mender. Maverick is bringing him closer to Starboy. There is Starboy up ahead.
Looks like Gas Girl spinning at second hairpin.
That doesn't surprise me. Oh, that means we're approaching Gasco right now. And that means Gasco is gonna get lapped soon.
Is getting lapped. Man, that's... Oh, spinning again.
Huge slide. Oh, and he's already been lapped because the Kick Sauber's approaching. Oh, that's not what Gasco wants to see. But that's what I want to see. Thank you for being so shit.
He's gonna say that every race, isn't he?
I take pride in talking shit.
That's gonna be Roach's new line.
Oh yeah, when it comes to Gasper, definitely. I have a name for almost everybody on the grid. You got the wheel fucking carver over there of Blake, who likes to murder people's wheels. And then you have the Trackman and Merchant of the Beast. Gasco retires from the race. Please tell me I was in the pits.
It was.
Thank the sweet Jesus. And we'll watch on board with Maverick. Maverick gets past Starboy easily. But he's done Rogue Mender a huge favor because now Starboy is at the mercy of Rogue. And Rogue is catching. As we see a yellow sector 1, no clue what that's about. Probably Gasco's car coming on track again. Rogue needs to start making improvements. He has Echo behind. Echo's not catching at the moment, but Echo can catch.
To be fair, Starboy does have the DRS of Maverick ahead and the slipstream. Maverick unable to pull away from him, rather surprisingly.
Oh, but here comes Rogue Mender with the lightning quick setup that this man has. Hell yeah, we love to see that. He'll give it a good fight.
Oh, going off the track.
There was contact between them. The contact model interfered in that. I saw that.
I was on board with Starboy. Looks like Rogue just gave him no space out of there. That will probably be reported by Starboy.
To be fair, the contact model sucks. And they were stuck together. Because our Rogue's POV, you could see they were stuck.
Yeah, they did look pretty stuck. Echo is right on
Rogue
the
now has 40 pound again for company, but Echo's on the back of 40 pound. That just messed up all of Rogue's momentum because now he has Echo for company. Echo gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple track infringements, and Rogue needs to push now to get away from these guys. Now's the time he needs to push.
Oh, 40 pound is also going to go for it on Rogue. 40 pound, oh, spins into turn 1. Oh, it's just on board to catch that.
Oh, I was on board with Rogue Mender as it happened. There was nowhere for Rogue to go.
No. I don't know what happened.
And that's another 3-car battle for P5.
Yeah, the battle for has been indeed quite good.
It has. Meows's fucked off into the distance. The only person who was really able to catch him was Maverick. But Maverick got screwed off of the start.
I'm gonna mute my mic for a second. I gotta eat.
Yep, no, go ahead. And actually, we have Maverick for company. Scarthers looking in the rearview mirror, sees Maverick. He brings it into the pits. Why? Why can't you give me action? Suck. To be fair, Scarthers didn't pit on either one of those safety cars. So, you know what? I respect it, Scarthers. You went 20 laps. I respect it. Now Maverick, who has crawled his way up from the depths of hell, is chasing down Take. Can he catch him? I don't know. We'll see. Maverick has had a great race, worthy of driver of the day, and I pray he gets it because honestly, who else should get it? Him and Rogue Mender have had a great race. Rogue Mender has done it. He's back up into P5. He wants P4 though. He's 7 tenths away from Echo. He's sniffing a top 4 finish, top 5 finish, whatever you want to call it. He's there. He wants it. And all he has to do is get past Echo. Remember, Echo has this 3-second penalty. He needs to be careful with this overtake. He doesn't want to do anything stupid that will ruin his race. I have told him. Be careful. Don't go for anything stupid. They didn't listen to me. Because the overtake on Starboy. But also Starboy sent it. So. There you go. You're close enough to close into his gap like a motherfucker due to this setup. And there he goes. He's closing into the gap now. 4 tenths now. He went from 7 tenths to 3 tenths away. Look at that. The crazy speed of that setup gives him just an advantage on the straights. And if you see that, prime example, you saw that?
That was pretty fast on the straights. That was...
It was indeed.
I didn't see how fast he was going, but I know in qualifying...
Didn't see how fast he was going either, but I mean, hey. It took him from 7/10 to 4/10, so I mean, it's doing his job. And he's doing his job really well too. He's having a phenomenal drive, and this is what I want to see out of him. The battle for the win, already over. Meow has this one, unless he fucks it into the wall. It's the battle for P2 that we're really going to look at, depending on how fast Maverick can catch and how fast Rogue Mender can catch Echo. So the battle for P4 continues. Scarther's making his way back up through the pack. Maverick gets past Take, but Take brings it into the pits.
This could be a potential podium for Rogue.
This could be a podium for Rogue Mender. Rogue Mender closing the gap. He's not close enough to go for that. He knows he's not close enough. He backs out of it wise enough. He has to be careful with taking that inside curb too much. He's taking a lot of it, and it's slowing down his exit.
I'm going to be rooting for the man. I don't care if
I'm rooting for Rogue Mender too. I don't care. Call me biased. I've helped him out this since Monday night leading into Wednesday, so I want to see good stuff from him. He has the pace. He's confident with the setup. This is good. I want to see this from him. 7/10 is the gap. We're on lap 22 out of 27. Maverick has had one hell of a drive. He's up into P2. Rogue Mender's tires are significantly Rogue Mender's tires are a little worse off than I believe Echo's tires are, and he's fallen out of that DRS gap. Can he come back into it just a bit? I believe he did come back into it. I'm not sure though. I don't know where the DRS detection zone is right there. We'll see if he did or not, but now he's gonna have to push it everything he can. Yes, he did. I need him to push everything he has to close the gap to Echo. The thing is, he needs to stop taking that inside curb. Not this one, but the other inside curb for the apex of Sector 2. And he listens.
Even if he can't necessarily hear us.
On the grip. No, I think he has the stream pulled up. I think he might actually have the stream pulled up this time. But he does listen for once, so I mean, hey, that's good. With these tires as old as they are, he needs to avoid all these curves that will completely kill his grip.
To be fair, all he has to...
Whose tires are older, Echo's or Rogue?
Rogue has the older tires, but only by a lap.
Okay, so they're both relatively same window. But Rogue is starting to... Yep, Rogue has lost the confidence with the tires.
All Rogue has to do is try and keep 3 seconds to Echo.
That's all he has to do, 3 seconds. We'll see if he does it, or if Echo messes up and brings home another penalty.
Maverick
check Echo's warnings. I want to know them.
Just noticing.
Echo passes Maverick.
Yeah. He's going
Maverick
onto
into the pits.
Softs. That's bold.
He has a lot more pace on these softs.
But now he is 9th, from 2nd to 9th. I'm not.
Well, to be fair, he's been on old tires for the longest time.
Well, those tires should have been able to make it to the end. Starboy's been on the his hards since lap 2. That looks like.
Oh, Starboy has to come in pretty soon then too.
Honestly, I'd like to see if Starboy can pull an Alex Albon here.
Or maybe he's going for fastest lap to nick that point away from...
Oh! 40 pounds spinning out.
And there goes 40 pounds.
40 pounds.
Now into the pits.
He does have that very
Meow
big
does
gap.
have that huge gap. The only person who was relatively close to Meow in fighting for this win is Take. Can take this one away from Meow.
Okay.
Bit of a Actually, I didn't even mean to take. I didn't even mean to say that. But that's how we've been saying his name the entire time, and I'm not gonna attempt to pronounce it the way it's written. So.
And neither am I.
Rogue Mender chasing down a podium. However, Take is on them soft tires. He has the grip advantage. 2 laps to go in this race. But Echo does have that 3-second penalty. Crazy One retires. Please tell me I was in track, or in pits.
Oh, Crazy retired on track. I don't think we have enough time
Why
for
does
a
he
safety car.
always do that on track, though? Pisses me off. Listen, stop doing it.
40-pound will pit onto new mediums. So
The problem is Echo's outside of Rogue Mender's gap. Rogue needs to pick up the pace.
well, I'm sure Rogue is going to be taking it easy while Echo may or may not defend against Meow. I don't think he will.
Right now, his gap to the... Okay, so I'm looking at gap to leader right now, because that's all I care about. Rogue Mender's gap to leader is 3 seconds.
He's just at the cusp of 3 seconds. That'll be...
Okay, so now I no longer need to look at gap to leader, because Meowser immediately gets past. And he's still 3.8 away. That's not even gap to leader anymore. He's fallen significantly behind.
Rogue is not.
But it looks like take off into the gravel. The biggest mistake that he could have made, and that might gift Rogue this magical podium for him. All he needed was a setup that suited his driving style. Maverick gets past. Maverick up in a P4. Maverick chasing down Rogue Mender for this final podium spot. Can he do it? I'm rooting for Rogue, but at the same time, I want Maverick to have a crack of a race, because, geez, the man deserves it. He's had terrible race after terrible race here in Monza. A good race finish for him would mean the world to him.
I don't think Maverick's gonna get it. We're on the final lap.
Is 5 seconds up the road to Echo. Unless Echo makes a dire mistake, it won't be Rogue Mender in P2. It'll be Rogue Mender P3, because it's final lap. Maverick nowhere near close enough. All Rogue has to do is keep it clean. Can he do it? That's all he needs to do, and he brings home his first podium.
Crazy Carter getting a 3-second penalty right behind Refractor. I'm gonna be watching.
Crazy Carter looks to be dropped down to P9 at the P9 at the end of this race. And he was making up the gap. He was making significantly up the gap, but a huge snap sees him into the gravel. Rogue is being very lenient on the throttle. He needs to pick up pace. We're coming down the Parabolica, and Maverick is hot on his gearbox. Maverick will go for it the minute he has the chance. 8/10 now is the gap. Rogue has to step on it. Maverick's pushing. Rogue not pushing. Or Rogue is pushing. He's on hot lap.
Sorry to interrupt, but
Meow. He'll run it down the line. Meow will take the win. We all knew it was coming. Here it goes, though. Is it Rogue? Yes, it is. Rogue will be a podium finisher finally in FWL. It's his first podium. There it is. Congratulations, man. Enjoy it. Meowslayer will come home to win the race. Echo will take a podium home for Sauber. And that is a amazing race here in WTF. That's what we love to see. That's what we want to see. Echo, absolutely amazing job.
Great
absolutely
racing.
Amazing job from Echo. Rogue, give it up for Rogue. What a job. What a drive. Maverick will come home, bring it all the way back from the depths of hell. Had the worst race he could have ever expected to have, and will come home and finish fourth. Absolutely amazing stuff.
I'm putting Maverick as driver of the day today.
I'm
Said it
putting Maverick
earlier.
as driver of the day as well, but Rogue Mentor podium.
Enjoy the podium, man. You're the only Aston Martin who's done it this season.
And there are our top three. We have Meow Slayer, the man, the myth, the legend, the man who's come into FWL and has just dominated. We have an all-American podium, actually. What a podium. And it's the first podium for Rogue Mender of his entire time here in FWL. What a guy. What a guy. We'll send over an invite to Meow Slayer and to Echo and Rogue Mender, obviously, because beautiful stuff from these guys.
And I gotta
Uh,
mention this,
let,
but Jim Cab running 21 laps on his hards. That is an impressive stint from him.
Absolutely impressive race from these guys. The first podium of many for Rogue Mender. All he needs is some confidence. Meow Slayer, Rogue Mender, Echo. And I'm gonna pause the stream real quick. Well, when Rogue Mender gets in here, I'll pause it. Cause I got to tell him something real quick. Yep, we're gonna do them right now. Hey, Echo, give us a second. Wait for Meow and Rogue Mender to get in here. Rogue, give me a sec. Yep, give me a second here. Let me pause stream real quick. Alright, so interview time. What a race from all of you guys. Love that. You guys gave us a good race. Meow obviously fucked off into the distance the minute he got away from Take. So expected it, to be honest. We'll start off with Meow. Meow, what a race from you, man. You struggled at the beginning with the hards to get away from Take. Minute you got on the mediums, it was game over. Grip everywhere. You were gone. Let me hear your thoughts on the race.
Yeah, it was honestly a pretty fun race, even though I was like alone for most of it. I don't know what had happened at the start, but yeah, it was fun. This is like a fun track to overtake at. And the mediums
Alright,
were
that's great to
really
hear.
good for a really long time. So
I saw that. Uh, any comments on the two safety cars we had at the very beginning of the race?
both caused by Maverick, so got him P4. No, it's not that bad. I think I would have preferred no safety cars, but it wasn't that bad.
Seems about right. Echo,
Yep.
what a race, man.
Oh man.
I saw the 3 second penalty fly and I was like, oh, he has to pull or Rogue Mender has to haul ass to stay in that gap. What what a way to manage that. Great job, man.
Yeah, that 3 second was kind of it was a very like rookie mistake I did trying to keep up with Maverick. I was trying to use him to try to catch up to the top like 3 to 4 guys, and by trying to stick with him, it wasn't really working out too much. Him and Meow are way too quick, but I was able to stay with him for as much as I could to try to use that toe from him. And when I caught Rogue, after I was able to pass him, and I got that 3 second. I was like, oh man, I gotta lose this guy. But I can't keep saving ERS no more. I gotta lose him. So that's why I started
You know the
pushing.
y'all know the funny thing is, you were both saving on ERS when it happened. You were both almost leveled on ERS when it happened. And so I was like, they both have to start hauling ass, like right now.
Yeah, as
Uh,
soon as it
it
turned
was
into
a
lap 24, I was like, nah, Rogue, you gotta go. I was like, you gotta go.
Fair, fair.
uh,
Oh, but it was a
you gave
great
us
race, and you've kept me on the edge, and I appreciate that. This is my first podium here too, so I'm very happy with that.
That's what's up. Love to see that first podiums for Rogue Mender and Echo. Congrats, man. Hope to see you more here in WTF because you have face. So
Oh yeah,
I
most
hope to
definitely.
see you more here.
Once I cleared my schedule, I'm definitely here for a good minute. I've been switching between here and iRacing, so I just gotta see.
Mm. Yeah, I saw that. I think it was last week. You said that it was weird adjusting when you were just
It
playing
is.
iRacing.
It still is.
Yeah, no, I saw that.
But thank you.
All right. Yeah, no problem. Rogue Mender.
Uh,
What a fucking day after the disaster that was RCR for you.
oh man, don't
Given a
remind me.
clean slate, given good practice, I helped you out a bit as well.
Yeah,
You came home and brought your first podium in FWL. Congratulations, man. That's what I want to see from you.
I mean, from lap one, it was a struggle. Getting taken out a little bit, being out a couple times, but found the groove, found the pace. Safety cars did actually help me a lot, though. Coming back into this race, especially that second one, putting it on the hards and going to the rest. But keeping up with Echo, that was fun. Um, and I wish I could have kept on his tail end for a lot longer. But made some mistakes, and I will have to say though, Maverick was scaring me with those softs towards that last lap, and he nearly got me to that finish straight. I think maybe just a half a mile longer, he might have gotten me.
Honestly, on stream, me and Legacy thought you were slowing down because it looked like you were slowing down quite a bit. Me and Legacy sat there. We were going push.
Oh,
We were both rooting for you in that final area. We were like, "Come on, bring it home. It'll be your first."
well, here's the thing. I didn't want to push too hard because I had two warnings, and I didn't want to get that 3 second. But I knew I still had a good bit of ERS to help me along that way. So I was okay with the ERS. It was just getting through those final corners without getting a 3 second time penalty. And I will admit, I thought I was going to get it when I went a little wide around that last corner.
Yeah, no, I saw you go wide. Legacy, anything you want to tell these guys? I'm so sorry I left you out of the interview. I'm so used to doing these by myself. I'm so sorry about that.
Oh no, it's all good, man. I don't know if I have any questions, but I will ask Rogue. What was it? Were your tires falling off at the end there? Because it looked like your tires were old.
Yeah, the left side was was definitely my entire left side was definitely the problem. My right side was apparently fine. Kind of happened. I saw that a little bit happen with RCR. I mean, I kind of kept with it. Again, I made those silly mistakes. I mean, I'm fortunate that I was able to still have the pace and not make as many, but still, it's something that I gotta improve on with my racecraft.
There's always room to improve for everybody. And I'll ask Meow, do you feel confident you can challenge for the championship going into the
I think
rest of the
he's
season?
leading.
Yeah, I think I have quite a lead now that Maverick got fourth. So I'm not too worried about it. I'm still gonna try. We are coming up to my weak point on the calendar. China and Japan. I do not like Swiss tracks.
So at the moment, you have a 65 point gap plus your win right now, and Maverick's 4th place, you'll be perfectly fine. This is coming out around 7, so yeah.
It might still be
You're
65 because I don't know if I'm getting second in Brazil or first because there's like a penalty thing. I don't know.
uh oh yeah, the stewards still haven't
Yeah, I already know the decision, but I'm not going to be sharing. I'm not allowed to.
I
I was,
haven't looked up on it,
I was about to
so
say they just recently released out the Brazil incident report.
did they the tickets open?
Yeah, the ticket's open. If you want me to, are you talking about Meow Slayer? Are you talking about you and
Hold on,
Maverick?
hold on, hold on, hold on. We're not allowed to talk about that,
I'm sorry, my
like
bad, my
at
bad.
all. So no. No, you're good, you're good. But as stewards, we're like not allowed to disclose that information. But overall, you guys gave us one amazing fucking race. The 2 first-time podium finishers, great job. You guys did absolutely fucking amazing. It's late for most of you, so take a breather,
Got
go
college.
to bed, and
Yeah, I got college,
just
so
enjoy this one.
I'm back in
Yeah, just
college.
enjoy this one at this point.
Ooh, man.
And yeah, congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
Hope to see more of
Thank
that.
you.
Yep, no problem. Have a great rest of your night, guys.
You as well.
You too.
Thank you. Legacy.
Yes,
What
sir.
a race from them, bro. What a race.
Oh, I got 2 new podium finishers. That is great to see.
2 new podium finishers in WTF and in FWL in general. What a race we saw.
That
And
was
also what a race from Maverick. Maverick delivered.
sure did. Where he was
But
last for multiple laps and then clutching it up to 4th.
but with that being said, I'm gonna call it a night for me, at least on terms of commentating and all that. I want to go play Elden Ring for a bit before I have the realization that I have my end of program test for culinary tomorrow. So, peace
Fair
out.
enough. Peace out. Don't forget to end the stream.
I got you. I was gonna do that right now. My name is Roach, and I was joined by the great Legacy Games. We're not gonna see you Friday. Friday again, Monza, same time I believe, and it would be Curtis Chaos and who else was gonna be in that stream? I'll tell you right now. I believe we have Curtis Chaos and Jim Cab on Fridays. There we go. So we'll see you or they'll see you Friday. Hopefully it's another great race. Have a great rest of your night. My name's Ben Roach.
Legacy Games, and thank you for watching the stream. We'll see you on Monday.
We'll see you on Monday.